Hey, third grade, Mrs. Selfridge here. We're going to move on today to Chapter 12, Lesson 4. We're actually going to relate bar graphs to scaled picture graphs. So today's a pretty easy lesson too, and I think you guys will be able to follow along just fine. So if you could open up your books to pages 709, 710. While you're doing that, Dolly. Hey, Dolly, look up. Doll, wanna go for a walk? Dolly, wanna go for a walk? There she is. She was sleeping pretty hard. Okay, so today we're going to start this page, and it says Ishi, unique name. Ishi counted the number of each type of fish in her fish tank. The scaled picture graph displays the data. Write a few sentences that interpret the data, then answer the questions. So there are how many jewelfish? Well, we come over here to the key and we look, and each one of these, each fish represents 2. So there are 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, stop the video right here and see if you can answer the rest of the questions. You're going to need to use the key and remember that each fish represents 2. Okay, so hopefully you filled in those answers pretty easily. All right, what kind of fish does Ishi have the fewest of? So remember what fewest means. See if you can write the answer. And then Ishi has twice as many this as loaches, okay? So what, you come over here, look here, 2 of these, so what would be twice as many? Would be the jewelfish, right? So go ahead, and then the last question says, are there more or less jewelfish than catfish, tetras, and loaches combined? Explain. You have to do a little adding today, okay? So you have to see 2 plus 3 plus 4, or 9 catfish, tetras, and loaches combined. There are only 8 jewelfish. Okay, so far so good, easy, right? Okay, now does the data change from when it's displayed in a scaled picture graph to when it's displayed in a bar graph? So we're going to use this data from here and we're going to put it over here. Remember, the first thing we need to do is come up with a title. The scale's already here, the names are already here, so all we have to do is actually draw the bars. So remembering that each fish represents 2, we'd have 2, 4, 6, 8 jewelfish. So I'm going to draw my bar up to the 8. They come over to the tetra. Ooh, half of a fish. Remember that half of 2 is 1, so I draw the tetra up to 3. And you can see here the 3 is not there, so you have to go between the 2 and the 4, draw your bar. And then you guys go ahead and finish the other 2 and see if you come up with something like this. Okay, the scaled picture graph represents the data, right, with symbols. Bar graph represents the data with bars, and each scaled picture graph symbol stands for 2 fish. We saw that. Each bar graph scale interval stands for 2 fish, so the data does not change when it's displayed in a scaled bar graph. Okay, complete the bar graph using the data from the scaled picture graph. Okay, again, the key is 5. Stars on the homework. You're going to need to, you've got John, Lila, and Zoe. Stars on homework. What are you going to put down here? Do you guys know? You're going to put stars, okay? Because that's just what this is about, stars. So this is a horizontal bar graph, okay? They just took the information from Zoe. Each one of these is 5, so 5 and 5 is 10. Drew it over to the 10. Okay, just make sure you did those bars correctly. Okay, all right, use the data from the first graph to display it in the second graph. Write 1 sentence about the data in the graphs. Now, all of our sentences could be different. Okay, you just have to make sure your sentence that you write is accurate. Okay, so let's take this scaled picture graph, look at the bar graph. Each tent represents 2 trips, so Eli went on 2, 4. So you come over to Eli, make your vertical bar graph, go up to 4. Okay, then you'd go on to Colin and Lucy. Shade in your bar graphs, okay? Make sure you did it correct. And then for a sentence about this, I could say Colin has camped more than Eli or Lucy. When you look at that, you can easily see it. Okay, use the data on this one. I'm going to try to be quiet and let you do your own. Since today I'm filming on Q Day, I'll try to be quieter and let you do your own here. Pause the video, fill it in, and then see if you did it accurately. Now, on this one, it says write a sentence for the bar graph. So this is a scaled picture graph, and it shows you the key here is each whatever you drew, and they drew circles here, maybe you drew something else, equals 3 movies. And then you have right here 369, and then you take all this information and you come over here and you make sure you've done it correctly. Okay, so we had 9 comedies, so they did, if each one is 3, 3, 6, 9. 3 dramas right here, 1 because it represents 3, and then cartoons we went all the way up to 15, and then if you know your multiplication facts, that would be 5 circles. So 5 times as many people prefer cartoons to dramas. All right, use the data from the first graph to display in the second graph. Ooh, look, they've given you they didn't give you very much to do here. They gave you a lot to do. They didn't give you much information. So complete the tally chart that may have been used to create the scaled picture graph. So you have to take information and you have to fill it in into a tally, okay? See if you can do that. Pause the video. And there you go. You can see favorite season. They have a title. Tally marks. And make sure you drew that over for your 5th one. And there you go. Problem solving. Ella kept a tally chart of all her times her dog did a trick. Display the data in a scaled picture graph and a bar graph. Explain to a friend how you made each graph. So you can explain it to a brother or sister or your mom or dad. So you're going to take this information from here, put it here, and put it here. Ultimate challenge for the day. See if you can do it. Pause the video. Here we go. All this information from here. Sit, you can see it's 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Look at there, right there. Okay, sit. Each one of these represents 4, so 4, 8, 12, and a half of a 1. Half of a paw would be a 14, okay? This one probably took you some time to do. Okay, question 6. How would the graph at the right change if you change the value to 2? There'd be twice as many symbols, right? And what might the scale for a bar graph that displays the same data with the symbol value of 4 be? 0, 4, 8, 12, and 16. Okay, why are graphs helpful? I'm just going to give you this one. Give us a lot of information to help us compare. Okay. Time for you to try it on your own. Best of luck. I know you guys can do this. Take your time. If you have any questions, email me. Take care. Miss you guys. Bye.